I think we are good to go here. So let's find a team and let's have some fun. All right. Let's see. Let's throw Untitled on here as well. All right, let's just go with this and see what we can do. We already did this on the main account. We're on the second account. We shouldn't really have too many problems here. Let's just double check what these nodes are. This one has the weakness. This one has the power lock. Shouldn't have too many problems, but let's go ahead and let's do it. I'm just a tad behind on the second account. We can do legendary, we can do epic. Get them out of the way. The timing on it is still a little weird. That's fine. Hope everyone had a good weekend. This should just be a fun way to finish it off. Let's do some Odin. Two. So many times I'm doing it. This is really not this is my mistake. There we go. I can also jump in and do some map 8 fights. If we wrap this up too quickly, we can always do some incursions potentially. Squirrel Girl. Also, if there's anything that you want to see in particular, always feel free to let me know. Either for live stuff, or if you want to see certain content that I don't have on the channel and would like to see. Always looking for ideas. 7 bosses up. I think I'm super close now to finally getting all the Act 6 bosses up. Finally have war back on. That's awesome. So that's not bad. Let's grab a poster, then we can do the first boss of this evening. Alright, Hulkbuster's down. And we can should be able to get the boss down, no problem. Go with Molman. Let's go Molman here, this should be okay. So two heavies. Let him hit into the rock thing. Oh, come on, throw your specials. Spider-Ham. And down goes Spider-Ham. We can do that again. Let's try this path here. We can go anti-venom here. Scarlet Witch. He's got the poison immunity, so we don't have to worry about that. it's not the end of the world. It's fine. We'll be fine. It's no energy cost anyway. We already did this on our main account, so we're just doing legendary and epic on the second account as well. Then we could do some AQ fights, maybe we can do some incursions. So it's like if anyone wants to see anything specific, just let me know, even if it's not for current live stream, if there's something that you want to see in general up on the channel. I'm always up for suggestions. Not paying attention. Play a little bit better. Alright, let's throw the pre-fights on for fun with Odin. And we'll take down Nimrod here. See how much, if we can get let's see if we can get a bunch of fuel back here for fun on Mr. Sinister with Doc Ock. Probably be dead if we can siphon off too much health. You're really only going to get back a bunch of health on the special too. Not really get too much health there. That's okay, we got some. Just too quickly. We can go. Why not? Let's go Odin again. He's been fun to play since raking him up. Down goes still Spidey, and we can take out Spider-Ham again. Okay, we used Moment last time, but let's go with Doc Ock this time. we can grab some other champions. Let's see. What else can we do instead? Just for fun. Who do I not use too often? I could bring out Nimrod for fun. Kitty I've been having some fun with. Let's throw Flock in there. Howard. Let's throw Terax on. Let's just do like a team of guys that I either are new or I'm not using that often. What's this one again? Oh, okay, no, we want debuffs. We should be, you know what? Debuffs. Let's go ahead with Howard. That should be fun. Just rack on some armor breaks. Let's go Kitty, see if we can get some cool evades on Punisher specials. Again, I have brought Kitty into some war fights for the first 2 wars of the season, but I'm still not like super proficient. I didn't have the prowess up. See, that's where I gotta learn how to do it. Whoops, rookie mistakes there. I think it was just don't throw that special too. That's fine. That's why we learn. Kinda saw it. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Punisher is down. Let's see. Let's try Nimrod here. too much time. That's okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go Terrax for fun. That was fun. It's fun to throw those special twos back to back. Let's do that. Let's try that again. Darkhawk. That's fine. And then it should be the last for legendary. Let's go Falcon here. Spider-Ham again. Oh, no worries, Sketchboy. No problem. Welcome. Glad to have you back. Not a problem. We're just doing some legendary. We'll do some of the epic difficulty. For the side quests, we already did the main account. We're just doing the second account. So we can jump into here as well. Let's grab another team of... doesn't really matter. We can do the same group again. Again, unless there's something that... yeah. It's fun. When I have to do live streams, I have to keep the sound on. And with the sound on, it definitely is... makes some funny sounds there. Alright, let's go and do... here. It's all good. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We'll go Nimrod here. Yeah, just the end of the week. At least we'll get the last. I'll get this one. The last week of the side quest. I won't do this week. Oh my goodness, a fourth mini. You're just doing all your prep for next year's gifting already. Oh, absolutely. Because they gave away a 4-star Hercules like last month, like for the month of gifting, and they just gave away another one with the vote. So anyone who started a new account, if they're new to the game in the last 2-3 months, is going to be crushing it with Hercules. It's just gonna, on the one hand, it's gonna make it easier for like new players on, it's but maybe they'll get new players because people have a fun time plowing through the content for the 4-star Alright, the monster. I have some alt accounts that I'm not gonna unless I do something, unless I use them for a stream or something, or if I go back and want to do some if I want to do some like analysis or something, or maybe some content just to help out for some beginner guides and stuff. So I have those, but although I'll if I remember to log in to those accounts every day and at least grab some extra units if I can, let them auto fight on their own sometimes, But especially with the war season starting and doing map 8 on my main accounts, that will take up all the time. Is the gameplay too loud? Because if that's the case, I don't know if lowering it, you'll have to let me if I need to lower the volume on this one. Because let me see here. I think the sound might be a little higher on this. The music's pretty low. The sound effects are barely anything, so it should be okay. Let me know if that's better. I try not to have the volume up on the game too much. So my issue is I don't have a fancy setup over here, and I'm not talking too loud at the moment. That could be that as well. We're just doing some, for anyone who's joining, we're just doing some epic from the side quest. At the moment, nothing too exciting, but, you know, if there's anything that you guys want to see, you know, either for the stream or a certain champion we want to test out, if I've got that champion available, or if you have any ideas of things you want to see just in general on the channel, I'm always up for ideas. I'm pretty excited with War being back. That's definitely some of my favorite stuff to do together. So, I think I've also got almost, I got one of those Act 6 bosses that I just never had. I had never recorded the solo, or probably, I don't even know if I had the solo for that 6.3.6 Captain America Infinity War. So I finally went back and redid that fight and got the solo there. So that was fun. Yeah, I know. I you know, and I also watched I see you guys put out champion guides, and I'm not part of the content creator program, so I don't get the champs early. So by the time I would do that, they're usually out already. So that's not usually my go-to stuff. And I tend to play a lot of in general. Like, for this one, I'm just kind of having some fun with new stuff. But welcome back, Dusty.Flora. Well, nice to see you. That's true. It's there are some guys who make incredible guides. You know, and you know, as I get used to a certain champion, or if I use a certain one, then I'll definitely I tend to talk about it when I play them on the live stream, or if they show up in my Alliance War videos. I tend to go through what I'm trying to do for the most part with the champions I'm using. And it's also, a lot of times I find like the guides are good, but sometimes there's also like sometimes you'll see a champion at like 6-star rank 3, and you know, it kind of overinflates sometimes how good a champion's gonna be. But then you got guys who are just like out of control. What was it? I think Barrowman put out a 4-star Purgatory Abyss solo. Crazy stuff. very, very cool. Lots of crazy patience and skill. Oh, thanks. You know what? Certain dexes, you'll get a good feel for them as the game goes. He's got one of those ones similar to Magneto, where he has like an initial bit that if you just freeze, it makes it really easy to just sit there and dex the second part. That was cool. Okay, still gotta work on my timing on using Kitty to miss those projectiles by dashing in. Definitely getting better, but also need to be like get used to like how like the spacing works and everything. But not too bad. All right, let's get to the next one. Oh, I beat Maestro and made him, and my 2.5-week-old Mini, and his S1 is super hard to dex. Maestro, I think it was always a tricky one. Also, he's one of those champions that you fight so infrequently that it's hard to get used to it. Let's go ahead with Nimrod here again. Unless you're like rerunning the quest like over and over again, you get a good chance to get used to it. Or then eventually you do like Labyrinth of Legends for the first time and you have to take down Maestro and you have to really just focus on it. How to evade is which parts you can block, which parts you have to evade. It's definitely certain champions it's just learning curve. So you can see like Dorothy Diggity Davis putting out like, looking at some like dex guides. He always had the cool his editing of the stuff. And there are still certain ones that I absolutely suck at. Yeah, Act 4 stuff isn't too bad. Even on the beginning, like the early accounts, you restart a new account again, and I think I was able to. I didn't even. I think I was talking about this last time. I didn't even unlock dexterity until I could. Until I unlocked the variant classics. And went back into variant classic like 2, 3, 4, 5 completion. If you really put the energy in, you get the cores for free, and you don't have to spend 135 units on them. And so, if you're doing the alt accounts, you want that. That's what they were saying before. I'm trying to figure out what the best way. Let's see here. If I go back, sorry, let's go to the settings for a second. I'll try it. Okay, if I take the sound effects, let's bring them down ever so slightly. 1 second here. Don't want them on 0. But even if they are, it's not the end of the world. Let's see how that goes. You let me know, Dusty. I'm trying to... I don't want it... want to have some sound in there. I know I can't talk too loud. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Sometimes I know the settings are slightly different on the two accounts. Maybe one of them was kind of tweaked already, so I don't know if that's a little bit better. And again, I don't have a fancy setup here. I do it directly from my phone, and I use one of my old phones to see the stream. So it works, but it's not a crazy setup or anything. It's whatever I can do to actually get it to work. I think I had to figure out. It's one of the. I had to try. It took me a while to find a program that I can actually stream from. Oh, perfect! I'm glad. Excellent. So there, I just have to keep. I think the settings are just like. I think I already had it probably. At the settings were probably closer to this on my main account. So that's fine. Now it should be the same for both, and I won't have to worry. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, it's the evening here. So, yeah, so it's possible that it's just between the two accounts, but it's the evening here and people are sleeping, so I can't be too loud. Oh, if you want to see, we can do some Hercules gameplay. That's fine. Hercules is super easy. I can tell you, Sketch Boy. I don't think even if I have, here, let's see. Even if I don't have a ranked up Hercules that's available, one of them is I know my 6-star is in Alliance Quest, but let's see. I think I've got a 5-star as well. We can easily, there he is. We can throw him on here. So let's see, what's this one here? This one, Safeguard, fine, no problem. So Hercules is pretty straightforward. He's a ramp up champion, and he has that 0 persistent charge there. He can gain up to 12 total. You can get up to 3 in a particular fight, either by intercepting, heavy attack when they're not stunned, and getting knocked down, which ideally you don't do. Okay? But let's see here. So if I go ahead and I throw that heavy attack, you can see now I have 1 feat of strength. And you can see on the top left, I've carried over one of them already. So I'm going to get... and if you have a feat of strength, you are essentially stun immune. If you would normally get stunned, you'll lose 1 of your feats of strength. So there, I got it up to 2. If I do a heavy attack again, it's up to 3. He's also got a fun mechanic called Infuriate, where you can see I put that red debuff on. Quake is more likely to attack back in, which will make it easier to intercept. Granted, playing and talking sometimes isn't always the greatest. So there, she's more likely to come back in. And when you do your special attacks, you're either going to get like 1 cruelty or precision based on if you do a special 1 or a special 2. But if you do a special intercept, when they're dashing in at you, you'll get 3 of them. Okay, that wasn't intentional. And again, if he's awakened and you die, you are going to be invincible for a few seconds, depending on what the signature ability is. So you can see there, I did not play that great, but it's Hercules, so we can go in again. My signature level is not very high on him. But see, because I got knocked down, I did an intercept and a heavy. I'm going to start with 3 charges, and the more charges you have, the harder you're hitting. And again, my signature ability is not very high, so it's only going to last for 3.9 seconds. But we can try it again. But we'll see what. So just the more charges you have. So again, if you do like a first medium or a first light attack and you dash back, see how he has that infuriate. So he's more likely to attack in. So you can get those easy intercepts to quickly build up your charges. So you can see there I did not do a special intercept for that special one, so I only get like 1 precision. Yes, the stupid blue button, I can tell you that much. That is 100% here. I'm going to do it on purpose just so that it's not in my way. And the Infuriate does go on a cooldown. But you can see there, I think I actually gained some health on that fight. Yes, the Awakened ability is absolutely insane, and you also have it where your special 2 stuns on the end. Yeah, the button, honestly, I tried it on my other phone. It was a lot. You can't see it because I've got the overlay, but on my other phone, it was an older phone. The buttons were much closer together. This one, there's a significant gap, and it's just in the way. So you can see on that fight, I only got 2 more persistent charges, but I will start with 5. And if you do a special 3, you also get an invulnerability boost, which will. So if I push Venom Pool here, almost to a special 3, and I throw my special 3 as I'm pushing him to a special 3, I'm going to get an invulnerability boost, and I'll be able to tank his special 3. It's not something that I would use very often, but it's definitely something that's, that's again in his kit, which is great. So there we're going to get the Infuriate, let him dash in right into a big special 2. Again there, now we're, again for this particular fight, oh see, there, I got hit, finally. I have an invulnerability, I have a boost, but I'm bleeding, so I am likely going to die as soon as this is done, because, oh no, I survived it, that's great. And again, we can see how long we can go on the 1% here. So we still finish this one. Hercules is that champ where I can have fun as much as Professor X. Professor X is also super fun champ. I've been getting a lot of practice with him in map 8 on the pull notes. See, and again, I can bring in now Hercules. He's only got literally 11 health. And let's see if we can take down the next fight with him. Okay, let's go. We'll start off with the Striker. Oh, no. I messed up there. That's fine. Let's see if we can recover from this. So we lost our immortality, but we should be able to still beat Shang-Chi here. thought we were going to get that one. Oh, he let us live. Let's try the Infuriate again. So you can see there. Get a little bit of our feats of strength up again. And we make it through that fight anyways. You know what? I'd say Professor X is, there's like just it's a simple, it's not the craziest mechanics. I've gotten really used to doing it, and we could try and do that as well. Oh, right now the only healing that I can possibly get is just from masteries, and my masteries are not even so great here. I think I have, what is it? I can get a tiny, if I go to my masteries here, I don't have a great masteries on this one, but just from salve, I'm gaining like 4 health for 60 seconds. The big healing ones are recovery and it's willpower, which I've never even unlocked on this account. Hasn't stopped me from anything, but that's how you're going to get, when you have like a debuff on you, like an armor break, you can just heal up infinitely if you have an armor break on you, for example. It's not gonna, it'll take some time, but you can heal up to full. With when you have like debuff heavy champions that you're fighting. Alright, so yeah, so I'm only gaining a tiny bit of health there. But let's go, we'll continue using him. So now I'm starting with 9 out of the possible 12 feats of strength. So then, see, I can get I didn't quite get it there. But that's fine. We can continue to, as long as you're hitting into him, your immortality is gonna stay. So as long, it only lasts for 3.9 seconds, but you can keep it longer, and when you're immortal, you are also unblockable. So you can see I'm just getting that like plus 4 health, per second. Nothing super, or every a couple times a second maybe. It's really nothing. When I play on my main account and you take some debuffs, then that's when you're actually getting some nice willpower healing. They're just expensive masteries, and I'm always bad at hoarding my units and I never spend it on there. And that's why if you ever start, if you're ever doing arena or you're fighting in Alliance War, it's one of those things where if the opponent has willpower, then sometimes you put a debuff on them. Hey, Okasha MCOC, welcome. You'll find it'll be one of those things where if you're not used to it and you're early on in the game, and you put it like an armor break on the opponent, and all of a sudden they start healing, and you're like, you have no clue what's going on. It's because they are running willpower. All right, since we've been testing out Hercules, this little my 6-star rank 3 is in in map 8. We've been just doing some Hercules gameplay here, just explaining how he works here. Oh, we got Flora Retriever. Hi, how you doing? Doing great. It's the end of a nice weekend. Sketch what now? How can I find 4-star awakening gems? Now that I gotta see more videos. You have to, you will get them in, I think, maybe Act 4 Exploration, but you can get them eventually. You can get them in, is it? You can get them in signature ability crystals. You can get them usually inside of like the side quests. Usually have them, and you will eventually can get them in like the supreme solo crystals, or you can get gems in there. You'll get these ones here, the 4-star awakening gems. Yeah, it definitely can be annoying in the wars, but I think at a certain point, everybody has willpower going on. But let's finish this off. Yeah, they don't make them easy to come by early, but at a certain point you'll be overflowing with like 4-star gems. So let's try. Now Hercules also has on his special one, he has True Sense, where he can't miss. I don't know if, which is good against anti-miss ones, not necessarily against the anti-evade ones. There's there is the unintentional hitting of that blue striker button. So there, that infuriate. I can get a couple of them in a row. Here, I don't think if I promise if I throw my special, I'm gonna take those porker poppers. But then I can just use my. I'll have my I'll have my immortality to fall back on, I believe. But there we go. Now we're immortal anyway, so we might as well throw the special 3. I didn't really have too much. Okasha, I kind of agree with you there. The side quest rewards were not that spicy. That's for sure. All right, so there we took that 5-star Hercules as far as we could. It's also that what I think is annoying about it is they do have like some exploration rewards, but they also do a bad job of. It's almost like one of those quests that similar to some other ones where they should have just shown what the rewards are instead of the stupid chests, so guys don't have to sit there looking up what everything is. Just go in and be like, okay, I want to grab the shards. Okay, I want to grab the T5CC. Okay, I don't really need to grab that 100,000 gold. Something like that. And then, if guys don't want to do the full exploration of it, not that it's that difficult. It's like I don't know if catch-22 is the right word, but sometimes people want more difficult content. Sometimes they want easier content. Sometimes they want, better rewards. So it's always a balance. What's this one here? Let me just. Do I need? Yeah, we'll be fine here. I don't really need anybody else, but this is the last one, and I do all the difficulties of all the side quests at this point. Especially with 0 energy, it's great on hero use days. Use up your energy, and that's the other thing. We might be able to do some Uncollected, because I finished up with my Cavalier difficulty already last week. So if I've got any energy, we can use it for that. Obviously, I'd like to open up something at the end of the stream, see what we have available. I know sometimes it's more fun to sometimes better to hoard them, but I'd rather I like doing them live. And yeah, Sketchboy was saying I'm stuck on Sauron on the side quest. Just epic quest, and all my champions are dead, and only 4 arrives. I don't know what to do. Oh, are you on? You're talking about like the event quest on Sauron? Because it depends on. So I'm trying to see. Was he in? Are you talking about? You have to tell me, Sketchboy, if you're talking about. If it's on, which one is it, in the side quest or is it an event quest there? And then Okash was saying, at least the strikers help me to grow more. Yeah, where to put your fingers, I get. That's the problem. There should be some good rewards, or the better rewards should be on the last week. I can't remember what, if somebody wants to look them up, what they were. Because there's going to be something pretty, like, decent. Because I think there might even be, like, a 5-star gem this week. And possibly, and it could be a 5-star crystal. I can't, or maybe not. I remember being the 5-star and 6-star shards were pretty lacking. I could take a look for a second. Let me just double check here for a second. It's the what was this one called again? Let's see here. Yeah, Journey to the Savage Land. Let me just take a look for a second. Yeah, Journey to the Savage Land rewards. And let's see here. They should have. Let's see. Legendary. Quest 4. Oh, yeah, it's just like it's really not that great. They've got some like 6-star signature stones, some T5 class catalyst, some tier 5 basics, a 10%er of a T5 CC, and some 6-star 6 stones and a profile pick. Anything decent? No, okay. In it's going to be an epic. Epic is going to have a 5-star Nexus and a 5-star Awakening gem. And it's going to have another 1,000 6-star shards. So, yeah, there will be some rewards there. Sauron and Toad. Okay, Sauron and Toad. Now, if you have a Nimrod, he's gonna, which is a new champion. He shreds them. If you have him. But I think I have to check if he has the same thing. Sauron on at least on like Cavalier and I think Uncollected. You do a couple heavy attacks and you can really shred him with a heavy hitting champion's heavy attack. But we'll jump into Uncollected. No, I wouldn't say it's okay if you don't have them. There are other champions that can help. Exactly, yeah. Dusty was saying he used Cap Infinity War and Heavy only. Yeah, I think that's also a great option. It depends on the champions that you have. He's not too bad. But again, I can see when they have like these more. I guess it depends. If you're trying to do too much too soon, then it can be tricky. But I feel like this month's side quest is definitely good for sometimes the lower level accounts can't do as much. I think this side quest, the lower level account, can definitely have it. Oh, Kasha, thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you later. See you next time. I'll look out for your videos. Let's have some more fun here with Kitty. That was on purpose, at least. I think we're almost done on Epic here. This is the last one. So this is good. Get this out of the way. We'll just go Falcon again here. Yeah, I'm sure that there's so many champions out there that can do it. Oops. It was super fun with who was it? When I used if you use Howard the Duck with the what is it? The Bishop synergy or someone else. Like there's a couple synergies that do the same thing, where you can steal his prowess with your heavy attack. That was definitely a fun one. Alright, Spider Ham's down. Archangel's a madman. I would depending on like where you are, I would absolutely rank up Archangel. He's a machine. Alright, so there we go. We finished up Epic. I think that's 100%. That's 100% on everything so far. So let's see. Let's see if I have energy in map 8 here. Ah, someone already took down the boss. Or at least the mini. Alright. So that's fine. This account goes to the left. And goes up the middle here. So I can just do one fight here. And then let's see, do we have energy? We have some energy. So here I've got my fully ramped up Hercules. Here is aggressive regen, power shield, hurt locker. I just want to get to a special 2. Let him walk into it, and this is probably... Is it going to take him out? Oh, that was close. So I just need one more special 1. And there he goes. Hercules. I do usually use Herc for Nimrod. I do. I've been getting much better at him. And green circle logo raid. Thank you very much. And Cataclysm, welcome back again. Thanks so much. We finished up our side quest. We can do a little bit of event quest. Let's see. We've got some Uncollected we could do. I don't think... Yeah, we can do a Path of Uncollected. Thanks so much, Club Cataclysm and Doobie Raid. Thank you so much. So we can do a little bit of Uncollected and maybe even some incursions. I don't know if anyone out there wants to run incursions. Here, let's throw on some other champions for fun here. Alright, let's run a path here. Well, we've done all our... Again, finished up all of the side quest. So the only thing left is really we can use up our energy, and I guess it's getting a little late. We'll see. We'll just go ahead, run it, use the energy, and maybe we can open up some crystals. Mindtree, welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's all good here. Daddy Caddy's Baddie, welcome. Just fly through a path here, shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if you guys all do Alliance War. I'm definitely super excited that it's back. Definitely some of the most fun I have during the game. Mindtree, we're happy to have you. I think the majority of the stuff that I end up posting is I do have some good, at least I think they're good, but I have like playlists of all of the Act 7 bosses. I've got all the Act 6 bosses for the most part. I think there might be one that I'm missing now, but I think I'm slowly trying to get them all up there. And I run 2 accounts and I do a lot of war. It's not Joel Line, by the way, unfortunately. He has a great name. We share an awesome name, but it is not me. But that happens a lot. This account, in the past I used to split them up depending on what was needed, but and I've kind of ranked up like Kingpin on this account in case I need to, but I also don't run willpower on this account. So it's the other account that runs map 9 for the most part, and this one's been running path 5. Depending on the night, I'll either stream on one account or the other. I can't really switch in between while I'm doing it. Oh, you're the Marvel blonde. Okay. You know what? The more people we get, the better, and I'll get more used to any fun shenanigans that go on in the chats. You know what it is? It's I think that because I have to talk, it's nighttime here and people are sleeping, so I have to talk quieter. So I don't want to whisper, so I guess my voice ends up being a bit lower. I try to do it when I have time, when I have time to do the recordings for like my war videos. Then I can be a little more upbeat. Do it when people are out of the house. Oh, Ned, nah, you're definitely Joel Line, I'm convinced. That's very funny. I've always wanted to go back. I think I know Joel Line plays like I don't know if he did incursions with Brian Grant recently. He does some stuff with him. Way before I was streaming or even doing any recordings. While I was playing incursions at random, I ended up being paired with Brian Grant, and then realized halfway through that he was probably live and had to go back and jumped back into it just to see how embarrassing it was to play with him when he was live. That wasn't that great back then. Marvel blocks, Dan. You are a very, very funny guy. If this is the alt account, then what's my other one, I guess? It is funny though, there are a lot of people that come in here and they're like, well, welcome back, we haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like, nope, wrong guy. Oh, and Dusty was saying I can't pull 6-star Kingpin to save my life. He's a monster. Absolute monster. He's been saving my butt in war for the past couple seasons. Okay, it's annoying. I don't really want to spend to another full... actually, no, it's fine. Let's go ahead. We'll use the energy refill. We can do another path. So let's go ahead. Let's take out Ronan here. Because Kingpin's still great on his own, but without willpower, he's not nearly as sustainable because he has that rage buff, like debuff on himself, and you can basically just get free healing all the time. And even with the new hazard shift modes, he's been doing it. Oh, we need a face reveal. Oh man, I think we need lots more subs for that. I don't even ask for subs, but we need a lot more. Granted, I don't think I look that far off from the Brian Grant and Joel Lines of the world. I think I'd be in that very similar ballpark. I'd have to use a much older picture. Kingpin looks 11 months pregnant. can't really grow a good mustache. We need a voice reveal. Guys are hilarious. Safer on Minecraft, welcome. It feels like when I started DJing, you guys wanted a voice reveal. Yeah, I definitely don't have any modifications here. It's me just trying not to wake up everyone in the house. Haha. You know what, those are... The finger reveal is not the most insane thing to hear. You know, sometimes some of the most interesting videos when you're watching, like, early on, is there were some guys who actually did it where they just filmed their hands so you can actually see what they're doing. I remember when I was looking that stuff up early on in the game, and there were guys who, it's just even the way people swipe and stuff, I think is different for everybody. That's very cool, Cypher. I'm assuming you're just doing like your own. I'm assuming that must be difficult with copyrighted stuff. So it's like were you doing like your own custom tracks? So that way you don't have to deal with any copyright shenanigans. That sounds very cool. Any music stuff is always fun. I never did any formal. Well, technically, I did some piano lessons when I was little, and technically, I own drums. I could play drums. Like not the greatest, but I can keep a beat. I use Mixcloud for that, no copyright strikes, but problem is finding the right software to stream from since I use my phone as camera. That's true. Here I've got a very low-tech setup as well. I don't know what I would do for, like even just to get music on the stream, I think would be difficult. That sounds very cool, Cypher. Irish says he missed your DJ streams. Let's see here, we'll go Odin for this one. Yesterday with the wine, I was like, damn, I need to go stream. That would do it. finish up this path. And let's go see, excuse me, what's available to open. If we've got any crystals we can do. Well, if you can get it going, that would be very cool. I would wonder, you know, I haven't thought of this, Cypher, if you're still there, but if you do any, if you have any, like, music tracks or anything that, like, copyright-free stuff or stuff that's yours that you'd want to promote, I'd be more than happy to put it in some of my, like, war videos or some other videos if I need, like, an underlying track to put in, and I'd gladly promote your stuff. So you can always, you know, you can always hit me up, and we could, if that's something that would be interesting to, you know, if that would be good for you, I'd be more than happy to entertain that. Alright, let's see what we've got. Okay, tech combat was going on. We can just grab those. Okay, no problem. But even if you get something going that you think is worthwhile, then no, I'd be more than happy to collab. Let's say. All right. I'm not going to open the 6-star. I guess unless I don't think I'm going to get enough to get up to 6-star featured. So I think I'd wait for that. But let's see what we've got. Let's open up a whole bunch of stuff. We might as well. Even the premiums, let's go ahead. Let's just open up what we have here. Try and make it quick. What we got? Alright, we got a 4-star out of premiums. That's always a hit. Aw, thank you so much, Irish. Brotato. I'll take that. Thank you so much. Let's see here, what else? We're just going to do a whole bunch of stuff. We'll open up the 3 stars, the 4 stars. Got some Grandmasters. Make it just a little crystal cleanup here at the end. Save for more disappointment? I know. Such a... I could just save up for a bigger disappointment opening. But let's just see what we can do for now. Like, even 5 stars, I think on this account, I've got the 5-star features that I would want. I've got almost everything. So I'm almost tempted just to hold on to those. Let's open up these Grandmasters, see what comes out of here. All 3 stars. But I feel like sometimes if I save up too much, then I just end up with a whole bunch of ISO that ends up expiring at the same time. At least if I stagger some of the openings sometimes. Like even this Cavalier, we got exactly 2,000 shards. Cypher, how old is your account? So my main account has to be like 5 or 6, like 6 years old, let's say. Out of 7, if 7 is it's probably like 6 years old, and this one is probably 3 years old. Because I think this one is like, or this one's 3 or 4, the other one's between 6 and 7. Because this one's a couple years younger than my main account. Granted, they're very, very similar in terms of, there's a 4-star. They're very similar since the start, so the first one is not the start. It's like, it must be like, so if 7 is the most amount of years, then it's got to be, then it's probably 6. And this one is probably 3 or 4. The biggest difference, and I can show you what the biggest difference is that if I go to my champions here, and I go to my, you know what, just to make it easier to see the champions instead of the stupid crystal thing, if we go home, this is just a lot easier to see your champions, by the way. If you go to, let's say, the home screen here, or I don't know if it's, yeah, even this one is fine. Even if I go to, and then I go to champions, now you get it. Now you get the classic background. You don't get the crystal vault background. If I go to my, for example, 4 stars, and I go to max champions, I only have 8 champions maxed out as a 4-star, and I have like probably 20 or 30 champions maybe maxed out on my main account. So that's a huge difference here. And if I go to like 5-star max champions, so I have a bit more, but I think again on my main account I have a lot more 5-star maxed out champions, and then 6 stars. I actually have, I think, more maybe 6-star rank 2s and 3s on this account than my main account, but not as many 6-star rank 3s. So it's really it's a little crazy. But that's the biggest difference, is the lack of the lower level accounts, because you basically just blow past those ones. So I think that was the biggest difference when I was bringing up the 2 accounts. And now even prestige wise, they're very similar. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing really else I can do. Let's see if there's anything here. I can pop these. And we've got like 5 daily throne breakers. We might as well. Let's pop those. Alright, it's just, was it some T4 basic and some T2A? That's always good. And I don't think, nothing too crazy. So I think that'll wrap it up for tonight. I think we got a lot of stuff in. We had a lot of fun here. And I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'll probably try and do some more. And if there's one thing I certainly don't miss from school, is homework. That's true, until you have kids and then you have to do their homework again with them. That sucks. So, things to look forward to in life. Okay, thank you so much, guys. It was fun to have a bunch of new guys come in. Look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Oh, and I just saw a thing there. Shall I rank up a 5-star Unawakened Nick Fury? You could rank. You really want, you just need him awakened. Once he's awakened, he's a machine. So I don't know if I would save on your rank up. Maybe hold on to the materials you need so that when you do awaken him, you rank him up, because he'll be okay depending on where you are in the game. But a 5-star Unawakened Nick Fury, I might wait. You might get more use out of someone else. Once he's awakened, he's a machine with his second life and all the abilities that you get that come with it. So, okay, I'm gonna have to cut it here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. Have a great evening, guys.